So a few of y'all been hitting me up in my inbox with this video. Y'all love to hit me up with these videos because y'all know I'm going to have something to say. Y'all may have seen this video. If you made this video, sorry, but your video is trending. I don't know who made it, but it is a good talking point. And before I show you this clip, I want you to know and hear my words. Not every braider, twist maker, grid maker, meticulous parter is automatically a loctician. I'll get into that a little bit more. They are completely different fields, okay? We're going to get into the key things that differ and that people need to know. And you can even ask if you are someone looking for this. But let's get into this video really quick.
Y'all, so my client came to me after driving 2.5 hours for a consultation just to get her hair done. And she said that I was the most expensive. But was I worth being the most expensive? Because she paid $3,000 for this. And she sat for 16 hours for this. So was this really worth it?
So, you saw that video clip. Now, y'all, what I saw was somebody putting in twist on hair that was very thin. I did not see anything that told me that that person was a skilled loctician. I'm sorry. Now, there are ways that locticians differ from braiders and ways that what I call micro locticians who are proficient on creating very, very small scale locks that are going to be locked evenly from tip to root and know how to do that foundation. It has to be done differently from traditional locks. So, yeah, someone can start a traditional size locks with twist, started with braids, started with a coil, started freeform. But we are seeing an epidemic of unskilled people charging thousands of dollars. This is play. I can't sugarcoat it. Okay, so here's the difference. When you are a loctician, especially on the micro size, but a general loctician understands or should have proficient knowledge in the anatomy, structure, and process of hair locking. They also know that the installation process and method that they put in the hair is going to result in an outcome, and that it is not that installation method or the installation look is not what the final look is going to be, but that they're planting the sufficient seed to reap the sufficient outcome, right? And they have to do that to take into consideration the desired size, strength, and fullness. Locticians, true locticians, should be well versed, and especially if you are on the micro realm. You should be well versed and knowledgeable in proven systems and methods that will give you the long-term results and strength needed. This also includes adequate or above average knowledge in repair, prevention, and also maintenance. Those twists are going to unfortunately love. If you haven't already seen them unravel, they are going to be unraveled. You've just taken some people's 2 months worth of rent, mortgage payment, a month's salary, 2 months salary, and flushed it down the drain. Well, you didn't flush it, you handed it over to someone who played in your hair. Yes, you can be flexible with innovation. And you can be innovative, but it should be based on a solid foundation of knowledge. And if you have an understanding of the process of hair locking, all of these videos, these things that are trending, some people don't know that that's not a good foundation. Some people look at that and can see that's not a good foundation. Some people are upset about the price. Some people are upset of it all. Whatever the case is, you knew that there's something terribly wrong. And I feel upset that people have to waste money, and I feel upset that people feel like they have to be in a position where they have to do those things to charge So I just want people to be more discerning so that you don't get hit with these kind of experiences yourself if you're a potential client. And if you are, to have the audacity to stand behind a title of loctician, that you further educate yourself and make sure that you don't do things like this. This poor woman, and it's not to say that she can't get locks, but from her hair texture to her density to her size, it is all wrong what is being done. And yeah, the person in the video asked, was it worth it for her to drive all that long time and sit 16 hours? Hell no, it wasn't worth it. I feel bad for her. She wasted her money. And you should feel bad for having to even say that. You sat and did 2-strand twists that any an infant can learn how to do. And you did some parting and you called it, oh, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm a little tough right out my tongue, because that is a lot of money. There are highly skilled and proficient locticians, and those on the smaller scale of locks that don't even charge that. And when people who don't have sufficient knowledge or wrong knowledge, or someone's made up knowledge who doesn't have a lot of skill, slap a program together and and say they have a certification, do these things, the people who actually have the knowledge may not even be charging that. And now we're going to up our prices because we have the knowledge to prevent your problems, to fix the problems, to give you a great installation, to have your hair last you decades. And there's people who don't have that. We can clearly see if we are actual professionals. We can see that the skill is not there. Doesn't matter how clean and crisp you make your part, how symmetrical you make your grid. We're talking about locks. And so everyone's prices are going to have to up. We have a market that's saturated with poorly skilled, inadequately skilled, disconnected from actual fundamental knowledge of locks. And on this level, not just the regular big locks, on this tiny level. And we have a lot of dissatisfied people who are getting burned left and right. So that's my commentary. I know some people have been telling me to tag them when I make my response. I think a lot of people already know. Just my opinion that there are ways I want people to know. Just because someone is so good in braids and so good in parting does not make them a proficient loctician in this realm. And because they've heard that locks and twists make good traditional size locks, does not equate automatically over to the micro size. It does not. And then I see people's lack of knowledge all the time. It's right in the face. And it's like, I feel bad that a flashy install picture is what's getting people to drop some serious cash on something that's ultimately not going to be. If it doesn't all come out or tear their hair out, it's not going to be anything like they desire. And it's not going to be good for their hair. That's my commentary on that video. Y'all have a good one. One more thing I forgot to let you know. If you want to know the foundational original standards for Microlocs as it was created 16 and a half years ago, and you want to get trained by the person who created all of this, join Microloc Mastery Training and Certification Program. Y'all, I want to thank all the people who've been joining. Y'all been joining left and right and getting some great results. About to get all our testimonies together so that y'all could tell these other people what they're missing out on. We even have free information that could drastically change your results. So if y'all are serious about Microlocs, like you're serious about not wasting your time, their time, your money, anybody else's money, and you really, and even if you are a client, even if you don't want to do this as a business, but you want to get yourself informed, we have offerings that are free, from free to low cost to the whole shebang. We take care of you and you will get this knowledge because you're going to come out as the cream on the top. And I'm sorry that so many people have to get burned, but this is not what it is, y'all. This with that, y'all, you'll be much more discerning navigating some of this when you have some real solid knowledge. And I want you to use your intuition too and really feel like, does this knowledge make sense? I want that to guide you. Okay, so then you won't be all the flashing brightness and all stuff people are doing to distract you so that you can hand over your money. You will be able to see right through the BS. All right, Microloc Mastery Training and Certification Program awaits you, honey. Come join us. We will treat you right. All right.